How you doing? You good?
Good, good.
Excellent. All right. So we're going to try something. Have you ever heard this idea that you are, or at least your character, your personality, takes on like an average of the 5 people that you spend most time with in your life?
No.
You never heard this?
No.
I'm not sure that's true. But either way, it's an interesting thing to think about. You know, if you were to now think about the 5 people that you maybe spend the most time with, it's interesting to think, like, oh, maybe which parts of that shaped how you think, who you are. Maybe it's parents, siblings, partners, friends, whatever. And the thing is, I'm not sure how anyone would prove that that's the case. But the reason I bring it up is in a moment I'm going to get you to think of a person, and if I was to do that, the chances are you could probably end up going for one of those people that's quite close to you. So instead, we're going to ensure this is random by thinking about someone in a category of your life. It'll kind of make sense in a moment. So there's a few different ways in which you could know somebody. So first of all, you could know someone who is a family member, right? You could know someone maybe through work, like a colleague or maybe your boss or someone like this. What else?
Hobby?
So yeah,
Hobby?
through a hobby, yeah, excellent. So through a hobby, I guess you could have just like
Common friends? Or
just like friends,
extended group?
Oh, it's like a friend of a friend. And then so you've got like work, hobby, family, friend of a friend. There's a few different ones in there. That's fine. And then what about maybe, I mean this is a bit more of a serious one, but gone but not forgotten. So maybe someone who's passed on, but is someone that has had an impact on our life or that you knew. Gone but not forgotten. Anything else? I think we've kind of put that, right? Alright?
Yeah.
Have we got just like a friend as well? I don't know if we've just got like a friend. So we've got a few there. Oh, do you know what's interesting? Enemy. We don't have to use all these, but enemies always interesting.
Nemesis.
Oh, nemesis. Yeah, it could be a nemesis enemy. Or maybe it's someone that maybe over time you've just kind of, there's been a bit of distance between you to the point where you maybe wouldn't consider them a friend anymore. That kind of make sense?
Yep.
Alright, so. Alright, do you know what? We're not going to use all of these, so let's just pick a few. Maybe 4 or 5. So
Yeah.
you can just pick a few.
Yeah.
These ones?
Yeah.
Alright.
Go.
So you got rid of enemy, that's right. So we've got work, we've got friend of a friend, hobby, friend, family. Alright? So obviously, based on these categories, depending on, you're going to just choose one of these, but depending on which one you end up with, will probably shape and change who you end up thinking. That make sense?
That makes sense, yeah.
Alright, so, and again, you don't want to switch in enemies. I just think it's more fun if we do. It's fine. It's fine. So, happy? Yeah?
Yeah, happy.
Alright. So, just touch one of these. It doesn't really matter what it is. This one, you can take it out. Have a look at it. I'm going to look well away. You can have a look over there if you want to.
Okay.
Happy?
Yep.
Alright, and then just pop it in your pocket, or it doesn't really matter what else. So, here's what I would like you to do. I would like you to imagine you are in a coffee shop. Okay? Maybe it's even a local coffee shop to you. If you've got like a favourite coffee shop that you would go to, imagine you're in that coffee shop now. And just imagine you're sat down, maybe at your favourite table, and the door opens, and I want you to think of somebody who walks through that door who falls within that category whichever one you chose. I know we didn't use enemy, but if we had done, you would imagine your enemy walking through the door right now. Okay, and you're probably very angry. But obviously, depending on the category, it might make you feel different things anyway. But whoever that is, just hone in on that person for me. And imagine them coming over and sitting down at the table with you. And let me know once you've done it.
Okay.
So you're now sat opposite somebody that you know from your life in some way, shape or form. And I want you to imagine you end up having a conversation with them and you're catching up over a coffee. And that'll be strange potentially because if you have gone for someone that is a family member, that'll be fine. It'll feel very familiar. Or maybe it's like a distant cousin and that might feel a little bit different. But if it's a work colleague, maybe the nature of the conversation might be different. Maybe you're talking about the latest project that you're trying to manage or whatever it is. So just imagine what that conversation might be a little bit like. And then imagine for me that the conversation comes on to you expressing a bit of a challenge that you're having right now in your life. And I want you to imagine what that is. And you're talking to this person. It might feel a little bit off to you that you're talking to them about this challenge, but you are doing. And you imagine them telling you some advice and giving you some advice. And at the end of that, in fact, on that advice, just think about what that advice might be. Don't tell me what it is, just think about what the advice might be. And the interesting thing is, this is kind of you giving yourself advice, but it's probably quite relevant. But now I want you to imagine at the end of that conversation, you say, thank you, and you say their name. But don't obviously say this out loud. Is it a nickname? Or is it the full name? Okay, that's alright. And now before they go, before they leave, I just want you to imagine who they are to you. Don't obviously tell me. What was the name of this person? Seb. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is right, who Seb is, like to you, but I think this is the relation they are to you. You might find this interesting. It was Seb, right? Mm-hmm. This is Seb. And who is he to you?
He's a friend.
He's a friend, I thought so.